Let's see. We're live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the NFTsk show, episode 1. I'm your host, Ishmaster, and we are going to talk about everybody's favorite new subject, NFTs. And to help me talk about it, I brought two buddies, and I'm going to bring them in right now. Let's see, we're going to add Mr. Wepa and Mr. Piffy Piffstar. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Wepa looks like he's coming through. What's good?
His server's not serving.
Server's not serving. There he is. He's here.
Well, my shit's jumping
All right.
around.
Yeah, you're a little choppy.
Nah, flaky.
It's all good though. It's just the first episode.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
But I just want to run through basics real quick because it is the first episode. So, what would you say if somebody asked you what an NFT
How about now?
was?
It's good.
What would you tell them? Yeah, that's straight. That's a little better. You're coming in clear.
I was on Wi-Fi. Shit was crap. All right.
Got you. But yeah, what would you tell somebody if you said what was an NFT?
Who you talking to, me or Piff?
Both you guys, but whoever wants to go first.
Piff, go first.
I mean, honestly, like, I'm not too familiar with the subject, to be honest. But if I had to go and give you some thought process on it, my thought process of an NFT would be that it's art based off of a group of people, and it is projected out, and people are investing in this company, which is giving you a product. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. There's alternate routes to this product, meaning, like you said, parties, merch, so on and so forth.
Right.
So, you're investing, you're basically investing in an invisible company. You know what I mean? And as long as it soars to the level, but that's going to take a little bit from everybody. It's, it's not just, you're not just going to be able to hang on to it and expect it to just rise. You're going to have to actually chime in, pay attention, and maybe add your 2 cents if it's possible.
Right. And what about you, T? What would you say if your grandma came and asked, like, what are you doing with this NFT stuff?
I just know it's not fucking trash.
It's not trash. It's real. Like, yeah, fair enough. So, yeah.
Shit
it's
is
just
real
like,
legit.
We all know the acronym, non-fungible token, right?
Yes.
So fungible. What is fungible? Like cash is fungible. Like you can have either a $100 bill or I can give you 5 20s, and it's the same thing. It's fungible.
So the fungible is just currency in either in solid form or broke down.
Like
it's saying fungible or fundable.
Fungible.
Yeah. Fungible.
Oh, so I always thought it was fundable. That's crazy.
No, we're about to be fundable though. We're fundable right now. Matter of fact, we're taking super chats right now. Oh yeah, dude, I did set this up too. I loaded up all these, yo. Boom. Follow my boy.
That's fire.
You already know. All my fucking socials, it's all popping. I didn't even put my anyways. So yeah, fungible just means it can be substituted. You can substitute different things from it. So non-fungible, a couple things that are examples of non-fungible assets or whatever is like land. Land is non-fungible. If you own this plot, it's got to be this plot. You can't be, you know what I mean? It's non-fungible.
It can't be broken down or rebuilt in any other aspect. It's only what you own. It's only what you own. Exactly.
Right. So 2 examples: real estate and art. Right. Okay. Art. And the token aspect of it is like, even if you did purchase an NFT, like you just went and copped off of OpenSea, you wouldn't have like the raw image. Basically, what would happen is you would just be listed as the owner on the exchange. And then I guess, like I said, you work with the company. They'll be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, let us know you got a fucking NFT or whatever. And whatever, they'll let you in and get your shit popping. Also, what they say, it's a simple, easy, accurate way to keep track of money owed. So again, like with music royalties and being paid properly, like it's written in the code, right? In the self-executing contract of how this is going to go. And so that's basically what it is. Unique files, they cannot be edited or deleted. Each file's unique and has unique ownership, blah, blah, blah.
So
The more hype, the more value.
right. So now, question is,
Mhm.
all right. The more hype, the more value. Um. So
I
basically,
should put hype in air quotes, right? The more hype, the more value.
yeah. Well, it's just like anything
Yeah,
else.
so
That's
you need basically you need a fan base. If you want
yeah.
to make your own NFT, you
Well,
need a lot of customers that you know what I mean
An
that's looking
it,
for
audience.
it.
it
Yep.
resorts back. It resorts back to the pyramid and the individuality of it, because like I don't know, more or less like when you sent me what you sent me today, and I actually took a look at it for the first. It's like
Mhm.
I was like, that's dope. I don't know, in a twisted way, it was dope. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
just like
Oh, the
I don't even.
psychedelic stuff, right?
And to me, like, okay, I don't see no value yet in it. I well,
The
physical value,
what?
Me neither.
but I see something on the screen, and I'm just like, you know what? For a piece of art, for something that somebody decided to think up with their own mind and piece together, like that shit's dope. I
Right,
mean, there
right,
was
right.
dope ones. So it's
I
like
think it's crazy. Go ahead.
the concept is I've been looking around, and it's just more or less a lot of different art, and
Right.
I'm seeing in my opinion, I'm seeing some weak art, if that makes sense.
Oh my God, definitely, dude. There's some stuff.
Meaning there's no real, there's no real thought put into it.
Some of it might be shitty on purpose too. Like that's the thing, but
Yeah,
it's still
some
like
people.
super valuable for some, whatever.
Well, like what was
Yeah,
that
they
one?
all look like kind of like related, like
Some
how they're like low, like they look like icons for your Twitter profile picture. Most of
right,
them, like
right.
or like
Yes.
random
The
shit. It's weird.
PFP,
So if
Most of the
these
main
things,
popular ones right now.
right, so if these things are creating hype, why wouldn't we consider the hype to be built around something that's average that we could create fuzz to? You know what I mean? Like
right, right.
we could put an extra spin on. You know what I mean? Because like when I thought about that, I'm like, you know what? Like, is anybody doing potatoes yet?
You
Potatoes,
said
NF,
that.
NF potatoes, NFT potatoes. I'm
Like
sure
just a
there probably is.
fucking potato with
Hot
just mad
potato,
different type
baked
of
potato,
foods.
like you know
Yeah,
what I mean? And just
that'd be fire.
with the
Oh
artwork and
yeah,
just give your Mr. Potato Head a whole different look.
and it's all about
It
the like
couldn't be
how
Mr.
versatile it
Potato Head
is, like all
because
the
then
different
Mr.
styles.
Potato Head would want a bag. It got to be
No,
like a real legit. It
it's
got
gonna
to
be
be
a
a
no.
legit potato.
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
real
Oh my
potato.
God,
It's gonna be a
it's
real
gonna
potato.
that's
be a
fire.
real potato.
Yeah,
You
like
easily could,
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
but,
It's gonna
but
be a real potato. But
dude, oh, like an actual potato, like a real potato.
Yeah, and then just have different faces on it.
Dude, that'd be
and then
awesome. You
and
know,
then
all I'm gonna say is I'm
wait,
sick of the ape. I'm sick of seeing the apes.
Yeah,
wait.
the apes. There's too many different bullshit ones. Yeah,
I'm
You,
not feeling them.
Web
the bulls are kind
just
of
gave me a good
popular
idea.
too.
Like if
This
you
is what
take
this
a
is. I want to be
premeditated picture of
brainstorming.
the potato, so so now if you take a premeditated picture of the potato, right, and you have it on you have a physical picture of the potato, and
Mhm.
in your phone you can literally just, you know, you can always circle or add. You know how you can like literally draw and do whatever you like
Right,
on the actual physical picture that's there.
right. And
So
part
it's
of
I
the
like
way
think
they
you
most
can
of
do it
these
is
always
people
like
are
just
using
add
the
your
like.
art to
computer
an
spits it out.
over. No, but I'm saying, like, think
I
about it.
think
Add
most of
your
these
art
people that
to an
are making
overnight.
them are using like Procreate or something,
Right.
like
It'd be good
programs.
to right. It'd be good to utilize the program that's offered,
I
the
don't
one that we could
I
use.
don't think a lot of
One
people are
that's,
making them on their phones. They're definitely using like something that like Ultra Max would use like Procreate like on the iPad or something.
but you know what? we really have to resort back to? We have to resort back to one thing that we've always loved and we would spend money on and never think twice about it. And
What is it?
we never knew what the fuck was coming half the time, but we just spent money on it and it just came in a box.
Pokemon cards. I don't know.
Duchess.
What do you have on
Duchess?
what do you have on your arm?
A diamond?
What did we used to buy on a regular basis?
A lot of
Boxes.
diamond.
Oh,
Those diamond boxes.
jewelry.
Light box, just a box. Remember, we were just going through boxes.
Oh,
Just
Duchess.
we get, yeah, like we just buy 3 boxes and get the extra shirt and whatever else came in a box. So it's just like
Yeah, I remember getting those for Black Friday, those random boxes.
the one.
Oh, like Diamond have the mystery box.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just down. I heard him talking
There's
about
a
this shit.
company out of
I'm skipping in and out.
yes, and limited drops. Limited
Mm.
meaning like you're only gonna get this for a limited time. So it's like
Well, hang on, bro. I want to show you guys this real quick
the
while we're live. How do I do this?
concept's gotta be twisted, tweaked.
What am I doing? Here we go.
What is in nowadays? Like you like that's like a that shit just is, that's tweaked, bro, and twisted.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, here we go. My bad. But yeah, I wanted to show you this guy. This guy just tweeted that from that Psychedelics Anonymous. He put a tweet out that said, oh, here we go, share. It said, New Yorkers, pay attention to my next tweet. And I was like, ooh, what is this? And then I want to just pull up the tweet
Back
so we
there.
can be
Oh,
like
your charger.
professional. Oh, cool. There we go. Yeah, if you guys can read that, it says tomorrow in NYC, 5 of the first ever sample hoodies from the psychedelic NFT will be given out. Given out.
no,
Only 25 of these hoodies will ever exist as they were our first ever concept. And I was like,
yeah.
oh shit, like that's interesting. But so anyways, I want to just keep going real quick. Like
What? So they're
purchasing an
just
NFT.
making like their first prototype hoodies and just giving them out for free.
Yeah, and it says that
That's
they're only
fine.
going to make 20 more, and then like you, in order to get the hoodie, you probably have to own one of the NFTs. And like I said, you had tagged me in that tweet, I think, Tommy, with that. It was like, you know, these are the NFTs we think are going to pop now, but this isn't financial advice. This Psychedelics Anonymous is one of them, and dude, I really fucking
Okay.
started geeking out on this. Like,
Wow.
it's dope. Actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull that shit up too, since we're talking about it.
So
Just some
what
of the
is
cool art.
so what
No,
so
you
what
good.
is the actual price?
Dude, we can mint this one too, bro. There's gonna be
what
a
are we
public
talking?
mint. We're talking like $1,200, and it's gonna be what you're gonna
But that's
mint is a 4-pack. And I was like, what? It said, look at pre-sale is the 23rd. Public sale is Christmas Eve.
Oh, you was bumping that locked in, or that was me?
What are you talking about?
Oh, that was my fucking SoundCloud. My fault.
No worries. Let me pull this up because yeah, this one is actually one that you could mint. And the point is to try to get whitelisted, and then they'll give you the, you know, if you're whitelisted, you get to mint first. Because when everybody's trying to mint at the same time, the fees go through the roof. The gas fees is what they call them. So the reason they whitelist them is because it puts it in a certain order, like at a certain time, everybody, you know, mints the shit because it takes a lot of like computing power to do this shit.
in order
Apparently,
right.
I guess. Let me
So
share
now
my screen again. So I just want to show you guys some of the more of the
so
stuff.
when they're sale
You should just.
so when the
Hold
sales
up,
are
bitch.
to the individual when the sales are to the individual, then the whole process of getting your money's worth. So minting it is almost like stock market.
Minting it is like
I should
you're
have
gonna
tuned
get
like
it
a
at a way
fucking.
cheaper price, and then on the resale is where you get the secondary market is where you
Okay.
get some where you make your profit. Official links. This is so hard to see. Twitter. No, I want to go to the main website.
That's
Or no,
insane.
not the main website. I wanted to just show you the previews actually. Where is it? Sneak peeks?
Yo, and what about a fucking
Can you see my
referee?
screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we see it.
Look at these. This one's dope.
This is the psychedelic dude.
Yeah, and they also like they do things like with about mental health issues and like using psychedelics, which there is scientific proof that they do
Oh,
use psychedelics to treat depression and PTSD
mhm.
and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it opens up. It opens up what actual reality of today is closed off.
So like this is one that, like I said, I was like, fuck man, I would I'd love to get in on this.
I'm gonna have to put some
And this one's
headphones or
definitely gonna
something.
sell out.
'Cause I can't sit, but then I would
All
have
right,
to take that out.
Let me
all
put
right.
this
So
back.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Um, so it's would you stop? How much was it for the 4-pack? You said.
The way the Psychedelic Anonymous is doing it is
Hold up, bitch. I'm gonna come right back because your voice is mad low. Someone called me, so it like makes it low. I'm gonna come right back.
okay,
All
no
right.
props. Let me um pull up the exact details of it. The project, no.
Because then, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to app you the money, and then we'll go from there.
And it's like I've never done it before. I've never copped one. So you know what I mean? And the thing is too, it's like if we try to get it now, we're gonna have to wait for the public sale and try to do it like that. But where can I find? I probably have to go to the main website. Twitter, Mint details. Here we go. There's 4 pillars: utility, pricing. Here's everything you know. There will be 4 Psychedelics Anonymous NFTs on offer. Please note it is not a requirement to own all 4 to connect to the community. I was trying to find the exact price. Okay, Psychedelics Anonymous NFT pricing. I have to pull up the thing too. The whole bundle for all 4 of them, like I said, I think it comes to like component 1, 0.05 ether, then 0.06 ether, 0.06. There was somewhere they had it tallied up, but
So
basically, yeah,
they're taking crypto as payment.
yeah, that's I guess how they have to do it. Let me pull this up again, just for
Boy,
fun.
they are evading taxes.
I don't know what the deal is too.
Dude,
That's why a lot of this too. It's like you better get in
such,
while
yeah,
before it gets too crazy.
it's a real gray area, a fucking real gray area. Because yeah, when these boys come, they're gonna be taking counts. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's like that's why, like you said, that's why it's a lot of people pull it off the network. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
It's just like stashing money in the shoebox.
Come on, Lucifer, lay back down.
There is something. It says this is a tiered membership system. However, there will be future benefits. And level 1 is the Psychedelics Anonymous, the most prestigious level. You'll get exclusive access, limited run merch, limited metaverse wearables, access to support services, both performance, business, and mental health. That's where the value is, bro. If you're like bumping elbows with people who own these, like you're probably gonna get into some cool ass parties and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my bad. Let me add T back. Sorry, dude.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, my bad. I just saw.
Nah, you good. Yo, you seen that video I sent both you guys? It was like a guy was like talking to another guy in those goggles, and he's like, Oh no, you sent me that pilot. You heard?
Yeah,
You sent me that shit.
What was
That's
it?
fucking insane. I
because
sent it to Ish. He's like,
On,
he's talking to some black dude like in the metaverse, and he's like, he goes, yeah. He's like, so what do you think about the metaverse, Paul? And he's like, bro, I think it's gonna be cool. The black dude, he's like, you got one? Damn, I gotta get one, bro, because I want that spray painting game. That shit
the
is fire.
Oculus. Yeah, that's
So
yeah,
wait, you get the games right on the screen through there?
it's an
That's where
innovation.
you get them?
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh shit, I gotta get one. So
yeah.
anyways, the dude was playing that shit and he's like talking, he's like, I don't he goes, I like the whole metaverse thing, but I don't see how you could sit down and play video games and make money as a living. And then the guy like points over to some guy, he's like a tourist, the guide, and he's getting paid, bro. He's just in the metaverse like being a guide, a community guide. And he's like, what are you
Justin.
doing? That's this He's like, what are you doing? This guy's getting paid right now. He's like, he goes, for real? He goes, yo, I'm about to quit my job. Shit is funny as fuck. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta figure out something.
Because literally, like what they see is they don't rock the goggles all day. They have a screen in front of them, and in front of them, that screen will pop up usernames as they speak, just like Xbox does with a speaker and vibration next to it, so they know who they're talking to right off the rip without having to actually physically see them.
Right.
So they're not in the goggles all day. But I mean, that's got to be a pretty good paying job.
So what? He was just in. Was it that white guy, Paul
It's like
or,
it's
or
like
Justin?
it's like Sims. It's like basically it reminds me of The Sims. It's really what it exactly reminds me of. You can walk in and start conversations. Remember how Pokemon used to have to walk up to everybody and talk to everybody, Master Roshi?
Is this it?
Hey, I my fault. I be muting myself. Yo, pilot. Did you
What?
fucking look it up in the my fault, my language? Did you look it up in the Oculus that metaverse
No, not yet.
like that they were playing it? You should look it up to see like what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I gotta put
Because you're
battery.
already you got a stud in your hand already. I gotta go buy one. I'm still like $300, right?
I'll sell you mine. I'm about to get a new one.
He sounds like
Not because
Hey
yeah.
man,
I want the other one. I'll sell you this
Oh
one
yeah,
for
they
like
came out with a legit one, right? Or some shit. The Oculus Tour. How you pronounce it?
Oculus.
you be playing
Oculus?
Beat Saber?
Oculus. Octo, like Oculus, huh?
You play Beat Saber?
Yeah,
That shit's fun, right?
yeah.
Bro,
I've never played it. I've only seen.
they got a game that like all the graffiti artists are using, and it's like they're tagging on walls and doing crazy shit and that shit. It's crispy.
With the situation, maybe find out what it's gonna take to spark a situation, and also find out, dig into it a
So
little
yeah,
bit.
that
Take
Beeble
perspective.
guy, he that Beeble guy, whatever, the one that was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Beeble. Did I pronounce it right? Beeble?
Beeple with a P, like
Yeah.
Beeple.
No, it's B-E-P or some shit, people or some shit.
Yep,
Anyways, he said that before NFTs, he was selling his art for only $100, and he
that's
made like
insane.
tens of millions of dollars off that shit. It's ridiculous.
Off of just one sale. Now imagine all those
Yeah.
secondary sales he can get paid off of.
hmm Now, oh yeah, we didn't explain this to Piffy Star. So Pilot, all right, so say you make an NFT and say you make an NFT and I buy one, I buy it from you, and then I sell it to Ish buys it from me. You're getting paid from that transaction automatically. Every transaction from that NFT you minted, you get a percentage of.
so you gain royalties for every movement that shit busts on its own.
Yeah, if it's yours, like if you minted it.
So minting is so buying is one thing, but
Minting is like creating your own NFT. Like that's
I'm
yours. You
glad you
minted
guys
it.
brought it up because
I'm
that was
pretty
also
sure.
part of my notes on how the fuck do we do this shit.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
all,
So like
if you want to do your own, you just do it on OpenSea and you can just upload pictures and art or music.
so why don't we scramble with something like that? Plus,
Because
try to
again,
map on to what's coming out
my fault.
right now.
Right. We should do both. We should be working on our own stuff and also trying to look at it and catch a wave and try to get and just network in general.
So you know what? You know what's all right.
Because you got to have skills to offer too. I kind of feel like I said,
Life.
like if you want to get into these clicks, like you kind of, you know what I mean? Like
Listen,
I'm just going out there with my hands out.
Let me explain. No, let me explain something to you. Like Musk said it better. He couldn't have said it better than anyone. Like you don't need to have a degree. You
No,
just
you don't.
you just need to have the people who have the degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
That's
it's like
true.
it boils down
It's a
to
lot. It's basically a lot of networking.
right. That's what it boils down to. But listen, this is the thing though. Now we all do one thing majorly. We sit on the internet in some way, sense, or form. So it's
Right.
like we need to start digging in other countries that have hype. You know what I mean? That are outside of us and look and see
Right.
what we can peel out and reinvent because this world and this life that we live is based on plagiarism.
So
Like
you said outside the country, you know where this shit's popping off to?
What is
Like
plagiarism?
Denmark and Norway and shit like that. Let's go over there.
plagiarism
What
is
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 yeah.
something that has already been thought like okay you invented your rap to your knowledge you invented your rap but somebody gave you that style you know what I'm saying so it's like
Uh-huh.
The
there's
the saying goes,
right
good artists copy, great artists steal.
So like basically like hip hop. Whoever invented hip hop is the main person who minted the NFT of hip hop. You get
yeah
what I'm saying? Something like that.
yes now
Yeah.
why you think Tory Lanez did that, bro? He broke that shit wide open when he minted his shit. You know what I mean? He knew what he was doing. Like and it worked
hmm
out in a real good way because the nigga got paid off it, honestly. He really did. He got paid
And
off.
if whoever whoever bought it, sells it, he's still getting paid off of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it's working.
Wait, you're talking
So
about the
like
Tory Lanez thing?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he
yeah. He
made
was
the
like, yeah,
album. He made an album NFT.
So so
Only
that
like
was
a few
cool.
minted.
how
Yeah.
how with this
Oh, that's another thing, Pilot. My fault. You
yeah
could mint just one, or you can mint like how many
a pop
copies you want. Yeah, how
a
many you
pack.
want
Right.
made. Yeah, how many you want made.
So now listen, this is what I'm saying to you. They're minting anything. Just so anything physically that you can look at and throw arms, ears, eyes, chains, and bedazzles on. You know what I mean? You can literally make something out of nothing. So this is what I'm saying to you. Like, if you just scour, bro, if you scour deep, even if you went back, let's just take let's jump in the motherfucking, let's jump in the 88-mile-an-hour whip and go back. You
Well,
heard?
part of it too, it's like it's not cheap to mint something. Like it
No, right,
costs ether, and like
right,
that's what
right,
puts it like so. It's not just people minting,
right.
not
Garbage.
just any, not
Yes.
minting
No.
garbage. There's got to
But
be some sort of,
Right.
there's definitely ways. There's definitely ways around it because I've seen a lot of people
there
talking
are
about it
ways
on
around
Discord
it. There's
But
to
right.
get away around the gas fees. That's what they're saying. They're calling it gas fees.
jumping in the 88-mile-an-hour whip and going back to the future real quick. Okay.
What would we grab?
We dig within animation. You understand? We dig within animation. Things that were forgotten about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo,
Pull them back to light, put them on the chalkboard in front of us, and reinvent it.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
right.
So now, but
Yeah,
we
so
look at
it's
but
not copying the patent or
right, it's
anything.
not the
Yeah.
same. Then we make copyrights to it, then it's ours, then we go from there. So we reinvent it. So now the thing about it is this we look for what's already been hyped but's been forgotten, can be brought back to surface. Now, my question to you is how is there any type of infringement or copyrights or anything can on any of that shit come into play? Like if
Of
say you
course.
say you wanted to take
A lot of that will.
all right,
You
say you wanted to
If
take
it and especially if it
no,
jumps.
no. You're doing this all wrong. You're thinking about this all wrong.
Yeah.
We don't need to dig anywhere, but you see that symbol that's on top? Show them the hat. You're gonna mint a bunch of those W's, all sorts of different styles. That's where
yes.
it's at.
Right. No,
A
but
shit ton of them. Mint a shit ton of them
no,
with all sorts of different attributes.
right. No, I know. I get that point, but this is my whole thing. Like say, okay, you're taking something and you're giving it a million different flavors. You know what I mean? That's basically
Right.
what you're doing. So why wouldn't you be able to do that? You can pretty much do that to anything. Like what if fucking how many original sneakers did Michael Jordan come out with? Fucking 12, 13? 13 shoes.
A
He came out with
lot,
13.
right?
13 pairs.
13, that's it?
No, I think it was like, but the original was like 11. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
12 and 13 came later, but the original was like 11 pairs when he first signed for his situation. Like, what would be the harm in taking his 11 pairs and customizing them with
Dude,
wings,
they've
arms?
been minting some crazy shit. There are some goofy things they have been like
Bro,
jokes, like a comedy sketch has
You
been minted as an NFT or like
Yeah, you've brought these shoes to life and created their own. Give each shoe its own personality. If you have a shoe that is check this shit out. If you have a shoe that is named after a fucking basketball player, excuse my French,
we're
named
good.
after a basketball player, why not build that basketball player cartoonish within that shoe, where his arms comes out both sides and his body's actually the shoe?
Yeah, I mean,
Like a
dude,
bobblehead, you know what I mean? Almost kind concept. But then you have each player individual. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean that would be cool, but like I said,
you're thinking of minting. Yo, we need to
I
think.
I
want
just
We
want to
need to
catch
think.
a wave, bro.
right,
Honestly,
but
what I'm
different.
trying to do is
Is
win one for free and get my foot in the
is.
door.
I see.
Go
Weapons
ahead.
I
W.
feel like we need to create. We need to create a platform like the metaverse. That's big bucks. Because how are people buying land? Like, who's getting that money that's buying the land in that crypto
The people,
one metaverse that you're saying?
the
Right,
programmers,
right.
the
Yeah.
programmers.
So whoever made that internet,
If
I mean, whoever made that website,
now,
basically, is getting the.
if you and you know how to make programs, and I'm the guy who owns the business, and I come in, I already know what needs to go on. I'm gonna say, yo, you make this program, you make this program. You know what I mean? Make this program, you make this program, and I'm gonna tell you what I want and how I want it, and it's gonna be on a platform, and people are gonna be able to come to it, and it's gonna be announced. You know what I mean? So that's when it takes off. You know what I
Look,
mean? The money comes in now. Now the money comes into play on who gets the money. The money goes into a pot. No one gets this money, in my opinion, at this current moment in time. The money goes into a pot because the original platform. So
right.
everybody gets a piece from the original owner to the initial buyer to the.
Well, that's what it's written in. Even
Bro,
in this one that we're minting,
it's
like I'm looking at this
it's
shit too. It's
blockchain.
like
It's
you
the
get a
real blockchain.
5% royalty on all secondary sales. That's what's good about this. And like, it's like what we said earlier, it's an easy way to keep track of the money owed. You
Did
just
you?
automatically are getting payments into your account, which I did find the exact price for the 4-pack
Yeah.
of those, and it's 0.253 ether,
So what's that boil down to be?
which boils down to let me put it in right here. 0.253. 0.253, which is $994
So I'm
plus the gas fees.
To mint,
Which,
wait, that's to mint one of those psychedelic ones.
yes, I'm gonna pull it up actually now that I found it.
Now that's like a like you said, that's
See right here
using only money that you're willing to lose, right?
for the set of 4. I don't even look at it as a loss. It's just like I don't
Yeah,
think
because
this is.
this ain't like Bitcoin where it's gonna go down. You're making something that might pop
Well,
off and get sold for
that's
more.
also another thing that I was looking up is how to
Because the
vet
people that
the
really
NFT,
buy
how to
other
vet the
people's,
project.
the people that buy like you're buying into somebody's community of an NFT. Someone like say you bought it for $900 and minted it. Someone's gonna bid on that one, like that likes that one for more,
Right. I
probably.
think
Yeah.
so.
So that's
And I mean,
basically the objective.
part of it is too,
That's
like, yes,
crazy.
I don't know, it depends what your goals are. Do you want to like get in and try to make a quick flip, or do you want to like hold on to it and try to collect
well,
more,
well.
or
This is the whole thing.
you know, I'll tell you what I want to do real quick. What I'm looking at this realistically as is me trying to work and just me like either mint one myself of whatever project I might find, or like I said, God forbid, win one of these raffles or win a spot on a whitelist or something, and
So that's like one of
try
our
to come
best
back in with
bets,
it.
like basically saving up money to mint one of those and then
Yeah,
or
and like I said, I've
winning
been
one?
just trying to get active in some of these discords. Like even one like this mecha, the mechs. You've probably seen those. It's like the Gundam ones.
Yeah, it had like a ball. It had like a ball. I think I just followed it.
I was trying
It was like a
Yeah.
weird ball, Mechaverse.
Let me see. Yeah, Mechaverse.
Yeah.
And because they're still like even in their Discord today, they set up a race, right? A race, and it was like go check out the race, and it's just a little story, and it's like Takashi showed up and did the race, and go to the start the race tab to figure out the end of the story. There's many endings, but there's only one real ending, and whoever gets the real ending is gonna win one of these NFTs or whatever. And basically you would go to the tab. You know how Discord works, T. You go to the little tab on the side that says start race, and you go and you put the little command prompt for the bot. You know how to use these bots, right? You put the command prompt for the bot, and the bot will spit out a random ending to the story. And if you get the right one, you win. You know what I mean? And some dude was like, "Yo, dude, I was there and I fucking hit it right on the first try. I put in, the command and it spit." And it's like, so it's at least I know it's random, in that regard.
yeah,
But
yeah. That random generation.
So those like random bots that talk to you, you're talking about is like kind of like a video game to win.
yeah, here I'm
Not a
gonna
video
show
game,
you
but like
real
a
quick.
game to win. Yeah, pull it up.
Let's see.
In the chat of
Um,
the discords, there's like a bot, and they add so it spit out something you're saying out of their mouth, like
yeah. So look right here. This
and they
is
wanted you to finish. Well, you had to type in the ending of it or something.
No, look, this is it right here. It says go to the story and read the entire story written by our blah 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 community member at WoogieMan33. I shouldn't say blah blah blah. Right? Then step 2, go to start the race and use the command !start. You're able to participate every 6 hours, right? So then I go over here and see everybody putting the command #start, and then the bot will spit out an ending. So Brutus flies straight above the city skyscraper, hits the line, blah blah blah, and is victorious. So these are all wrong answers, right? All you see all the red X's. Somebody got the right ending to the story, and they won an NFT, and now they're in the mech. And like I said, these mechs are going for fucking. Let me see. It's always too cool because they always list the market. You see here on the side, Mecca
Mhm.
market,
Now that's what
Mecca sales.
that's what the is it individual markets for each individual.
Each individual mech is numbered from like 8,088, I think they made, and
Okay.
this is number 6253, right? And it's going for 0.8.
That's
So,
probably. Oh no, that's probably more. Yeah, that's probably more than the 0.25.
oh, I'm sorry. These are all sold. What you're seeing is like boom, sold. Boom, sold. Today at 5, sold. Today at
Uh,
248, sold. Today at 2, sold. This one sold for 1 ether. But like I
that's
said,
like
all of these have
three
already
thousand
been
seven
minted.
dollars, right?
Huh?
One ether is like $3,007, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And these have all, like I said, they're all gone. All I can do is hope to maybe like they'll bless me with one, or I can, however. So that's sort of what I'm looking at it. I don't really, I mean, as far as minting our own, like I said, Tommy does the music and has more of the art. So like if you can make music that's very resellable, like make music for memes or make music for or make music for like whatever, that you can just it's good to that it'll just keep getting sold and resold and resold.
So beats.
Exactly. Like beats. You can put together packs, like put together 8 tracks. And I was actually looking at one on OpenSea, and they're like, "Look, all we do is the audio. You put your own screen. You do whatever you want with it. Put you could put ISIS beheading videos to our music. It's fine. We don't care. It's yours." That's how they're advertising it.
Horrible.
You know what I mean?
That's horrible.
Yeah, but
No, I get what you're saying though, but that's fucking horrible. But yeah, they'll do anything pretty much.
Also, I'm gonna just chill to we'll throw this back up here. Can we do it like this? Oh, that's nice. The doodles, I do like the doodles. Actually, I should just do it on we'll just go to their Twitter. I'm actually, like I said,
Yo,
just trying to
yo,
win one of
Piffy,
these, bro. I'm
I'm
in a
gonna send
contest.
you the dude I met from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send you his Discord. He made that whole Discord and he's got mad members on there and like they all talk about like crypto and metaverse and NFT. They talk about all that shit. It's crazy. I'm gonna send you.
And like again, you see, these aren't like the most
But that's what I'm
difficult drawings, but these
like.
are
And
dope. I actually
and
do
he
like these, bro.
so so while me and Ish were exploring the one of the metaverses, we were I got off like that night and I looked at my Instagram and like he was in that same metaverse buying a property for $12,000.
Bro,
Like
listen,
he had like a square. I don't know how big it was, but then like a couple days ago after that, I looked and he has a stage and he's making it like a place where
Oh,
people are going to
actually,
party
all right,
and
so
all that.
what
Can you
if we
go
did?
look at it?
yeah, I'll pull that up.
All right, so what if we
Pull that
did?
up real quick.
Remember how I said? Remember
I
how
want to show him, and
I
I
said
haven't been
potatoes?
there yet. I just seen pictures.
Remember how I said the
My
potato?
fault, Pilot. Go ahead. Yeah, the potatoes.
We should just call it dripping. We should just call it dripping spuds.
Dripping Spuds. No,
Dripping
what was
spuds.
the
No,
last
no, but
thing
Look,
you
listen, no,
came
but
up
listen.
with?
Wait. Call it dripping spuds, right? And just put the picture of the same small potato on every picture, but with a backdrop, right?
Okay.
You know what the backdrops could be?
What?
Ow.
French fries?
No, look,
Oh, some dope art. Okay.
look.
What are those
it was
crystals?
like Chris
That's what
Marble.
my wife does.
Dude, you could make a whole
She made
collection
that.
based around some shit like
But
that.
yeah, bro. What do you mean? That's what she
But
does.
what is that like
And
glass?
then
Is
you
that
could send it
glass?
to them in the mail, like it's attached to a physical thing.
Look, wait, hold on. I'll show you, bro.
Is
She's
it?
not.
It looks like like shiny. Is it
Yeah,
glass?
she's nice with it, bro. I don't know how to turn this. Hold on. How do you turn this thing around? Oh fuck it.
I don't
Here,
know if you
actually,
can on
we
this
can
one.
do this.
Yeah, those are fire.
Yeah, those are dope. How
It
does
looks
she
like
make those?
marble. That one right there. That one right there looks marble.
It's resin. Like there's different. Hold on.
It's
There's different.
resin?
Yeah, she does
Well,
it.
is that a canvas though?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, she does it with
And then
resin.
you put a glass over it. That's fire. I know what you mean.
No, it's like a different type of watch. I'll show you. Like she does so. Look, see.
But yo, you heard it. If you could figure out a way to get that on the internet in
Nice.
OpenSea, that would be sold as an NFT right there. Those things.
Just take a
Wait.
really
Look at
high
this one
def picture of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
with the sparkle in it.
Or
Yeah, that one. See, that looks like
just
marble. That should look fire.
like you said,
Yeah.
learn how to do the really dope, like 3D freaking
I like that.
hyper crazy drawings on the, you know what I mean, like on the iPad or some shit.
I just put the potato. Just put the potato in the background. Hold on. Watch that.
Just use those as the background.
Just use yeah, all different pictures as backgrounds, different times of year, different shit, and just put the potato in the
You
middle.
got you
Wait,
got to make a Discord community of the potato.
look at nigga
Here, hang on. Let me
couch
play this
spuds.
video real quick. Let me play this video. I'm gonna mute you guys and actually just tell me if you can hear this. Fuck. Yeah, we were screwing around in there.
Is that the dude's place I was talking about?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's the one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, like mad people are just like partying and all those like little stick figures are people.
But like, look, bro, this is the bathroom.
Let me do this. Oh, those are nice.
I'm trying to say these are her, bro. Like,
You know what you could do? You could like record the video of her painting them and then sell the video as an NFT along with the actual painting.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, look at these, bro.
They're nice.
Yeah, that's right.
With her signature, like, in the format of a butterfly. But yeah, bro, like that's what she does. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
you
dope.
just throw the spuds on there. You heard?
Oh, my bad. I forgot I left you up here solo. Here we go.
Throw
No,
the
that's
spuds
dope.
up there.
I think we pretty much hit most of the basic topics I wanted to hit. Minting an NFT, how to sell it. You can either do an open bid on it or you can just set a price. Oh yeah, we saw that retard that accidentally sold his Bored Ape instead of for 300,000. He sold it for 3,000.
What?
Yeah.
And some guy
I
had
saw
a
a post that
bot.
said only 300.
Yeah, I thought it was only 300 too, but I guess it was
Yeah.
3,000, but it was supposed to be 300,000.
Wow.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
motherfucker got him with a bot.
And
A
he's
bot instantly snatched it up.
Yeah.
oh, what? So
That's
he had
where
it
you
like
need
on
to learn how
auto
to
buy or
code.
some shit.
Huh?
He had it like on auto buy or something. Like as soon as
Yeah,
that
the
shit
bot was
went.
just like crawling. Like if it sees a ape or
Wow.
whatever, you can set it for in between certain prices. The same shit they've been doing with stock
Oh
markets.
shit.
They're just putting
And
it
with
now to
shoes.
NFTs.
Yeah, with the shoes too. They do that too with the drops.
We talked about Corey Lanes. We talked about the
Tory Lane.
psychedelics. We talked about the mechs. Um, yeah, man. And oh yeah, how to vet your NFT. I mean, real briefly, if you don't know if your project is legit or not,
That's
first
what I want to know.
it's again, we'll start from the top. It's like you have to look at all their socials, right? Look at their Instagram and their Twitter, whatever they have. Join their Discord. Look who are the founders. Look at the team. If it's not listed, if it's just, you know, it's anonymous people, anonymous faces, that's a major red flag.
Oh
If
yeah.
you gotta look and see that you know who the people are and what they've done. Other than that, oh well, okay, so then the third thing would just to be like look at the community, look at the engagement. Like just because somebody has 100 million followers
Doesn't mean
doesn't mean that they're all, you know what I mean, legit
legit.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to look at the comments and who's interacting and
Yeah.
all that sort of thing.
It's kind of like reviewing the entire profile.
Yeah, man.
All right, Ish. Interlude. Play my new track. You heard the
All right,
beat,
now
the hook, the
we're
verse,
gonna
the
do
verse.
we're gonna do a musical interlude. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me
I
put
feel like
this.
Snoop Dogg on Joe Rogan.
I'll put this right here. Let me share this.
So yeah, next episode, guys, we're gonna do a little exploring in the metaverse.
Honestly, I already do have a next episode that I want to do. Is I want to do like just like a glossary, just like terminology that people throw around, like what is a whitelist, like what are
Yes.
gas fees,
Yes. I think
like
that's perfect.
what is another thing that
Lingo.
or like a staking, like what is a staking coin, like what is a crypto, what is a token.
Yeah,
So
just make the topic, the entire topic, lingo.
yeah, it's just gonna be terminology.
Well, so a token.
Things
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
want to ask about it now. Let's ask about it next episode. I got a lot of questions.
Yeah, we've been going for almost an hour now. Like I said, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we're gonna take a little look at something you guys, I'm sure, are gonna be digging. What is it you wanted me to pull up now?
Right there, Ish.
This one?
Yeah, the first one.
All right, I'm gonna mute you guys, and then play this. And I guess if you can hear it, just nod your heads. You can't hear it? How about now?
I don't hear it, Ish. Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Maybe I didn't do this properly.
Technical difficulties.
I'm doing this
You
off
had
of
it right.
one screen. I should have 2 monitors set up.
You had it right the first time.
Let me do it like this. Okay, share
You used to
tab
pull them
audio.
up.
We're gonna have to start a GoFund. You heard?
Yeah.
GoFund.
No, I don't need to go
Hold
for
on.
it.
Uno key fully loaded.
You hear it?
Okay.
Yeah.
The beat, the hook,
Even if I
the
mute you,
verse,
you guys
the
can still hear
verse,
it?
the beat, the hook, the verse, the
Actually,
verse,
I'll
the
leave you
beat,
guys
the
unmuted.
hook, the verse, the verse. Hit the shit, put them in a hearse, a hearse. The beat, the hook, the verse, the verse. Killed the shit, put it in a hearse, a hearse. She feeling it, she thinking in her purse, her purse. She feeling that she only want that work, that green, that white, and that bird, that lean with that sprite, that's that surf, that surf. Driving so fast, swerve, through the fucking dash and I curve. Getting dark outside, so it's spurs. No time to run inside, they on the curb. Grab the gun, tell me what's the fucking word. The word, knock, now they at the door. If they come in, then it's time for war. If they come back, then we give them more. It's some motherfucking more. The beat, the
Dude,
hook,
you gotta make
the
an
verse,
NFT
the
track.
verse, the beat, the hook, the verse, the beat, the hook, the verse.
You gotta make some metaverse reps.
Kill this shit, put it in a hearse. The beat, the hook, the verse, the beat, the hook, the verse. Kill this shit, put it in a hearse. The beat, the hook, the verse. Kill this shit, put it in a hearse.
Talking to her. Rap battle.
What do you think, Ish?
I fuck with it, bro.
Fuck with that?
It's not
Fuck
bad.
with it.
It's not bad. I like the hook and the beat. I'll keep it funky. I'm always gonna tell you need some work on the rest, but the beat and the hook takes a cake. I'll give you that. Yo, you know what? Now, this. I was just thinking about this. I don't know why, because whenever I hear something or you throw something at me, something always pops in my head off of it. I don't know why, but back to the metaverse.
The Cheddar Verse.
What if can we create our own like how you just showed me that you
Oh, bro, I
like,
just brainstormed.
no listen
Go ahead.
like you said okay, yo, that's that guy's place and there's people just walking around there chilling and partying. Okay, so that's basically like people in his crib but they ain't really in his house, configuratively speaking.
Yep.
Okay, so what if we bought a piece of land and built a stadium?
You could do that, man.
It's too big. That would be too much fucking money.
But it doesn't have to start as a stadium. What if we just started as like a club
Mm-hmm.
with a stage?
Yo, all right. So, anyways.
No. Now listen to my thought
Shit.
process. So listen.
Go ahead.
A club with a stage, right? And of course, they're going to make this as real as possible. So there's going to be a seating. There's going to be a body capacity. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now, what
You
if
see, this is where we're at.
What if you threw underground battles in the metaverse at your club and charged people to enter into the tournament, okay, with a cash prize and merch drop. You know what I mean? So basically, like, whoever wins would end up
Go
getting
ahead,
what's on table. You know what I mean?
bro. There's fucking
man.
people selling cocktails, like virtual cocktails for like 0.15 ether.
But
It's ridiculous.
How fly would it be? How fly would it be if you could go to a rap battle or a live concert?
There already is that, bro.
Or a church.
I just sent Ish a post. Oh, look at someone just built a church. That's crazy. Look, I just sent Ish a post that it was a stage and it said rap for crypto. Like they needed people to rap for crypto. Like they'll give them crypto to rap, like on the stage in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I wanted to say. I went right when you started talking about you always give you an idea, bro. Imagine like making a store, but making like lottery tickets, like NFT,
like
metaverse, virtual, yeah, not like a lottery, nigga. Like play the lottery every fucking night in the metaverse, some crazy shit. Make something like that.
So we should do that. We should do that with items and raffle them, and then actually send them to the person's doorstep once they pay for them in crypto.
Because there's and you could set it up crazy. Cause look at this shit. Like those are probably NFTs being sold for some stupid amount of money. Click it, Ish.
No, they're not.
Oh
I
no,
guess not.
we went there. Like there's just random ass shit in this place. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It would be cool, and like some of these NFT projects that I'm looking at, like they're not all trying to build a metaverse. Some of us are like, we're just gonna use existing metaverses and just build on that. Look, like you said, a store, like
Yeah.
Discord,
No.
Twitter. This must be if I
Oh
click.
shit.
Oh no, I thought he would have his thing set up.
Those are NFTs. Check it out. Check them.
No, I'm surprised.
Yo,
What?
that's funny.
It's ridiculous, right, Pine?
Yeah, it's just like all the stuff that I wanted to do is already being played in the process. It's just
Yeah, they've been doing this shit. Like NFT's been behind the scene for like 4 or 5 years already.
Right,
Like
like
back
even
then.
OpenSea, like it's been, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
oh, but I wanted to throw a party and have
And
you.
you know what's
Look, you want to
crazy
do an engine?
ridiculous? Like this shit got so viral that I go look at my Instagram like request messages, and there'll be like 20, 30 like just bots of NFT profiles. Like, hey, this
Dude,
NFT,
I
hey,
get
you're
so
into
many
NFTs,
DMs
hey,
now.
yo, ridiculous,
From
Look, like
bot.
you could buy this piece of land and turn it into like you said, what? You want to make this a nightclub,
Yeah.
a
Fight
Minecraft
Club. You want to
nightclub,
make it
or
a
a
Fight
rap
Club? That's
battle?
crazy. Yeah, that's
Yo, that would
fire.
be the other shit too, a fight club, and then you got motherfuckers pay you pay listen, you have them pay an entry fee to be in it if they want to fight for the prize, and you also have them pay an entry fee to visually be a spectator. So you're getting
Bro,
double the money and they buy merch. You do merch giveaways in between rounds to
Yeah.
random people that are in the crowd, and that's how you
Yo,
get
super chat.
yeah,
Give us
super
some
chats.
chats,
No, you
bro.
just reminded me of something though too, because like when you do purchase, like let's say I managed to get one of those mechs, those mecha bots,
yeah.
just by me having that allows me to like voice my opinion with these people to be like where look I could say look I know some guy who makes video games, let me use these mechs and like let's and I could make that deal happen, and then
Yeah.
it would just be like, you know, like I said, it's a part of this too. I want to work with these
It's
different projects
networking.
to learn for myself, like if I
Right.
can
Yep.
then when we do go do our own project I can say, oh well, I worked with these guys, I helped out in this Discord, or I did this, or whatever. I made this what held we don't whatever.
Yeah.
So
It's
That's why
a res-
that
small
guy from go ahead.
a small
That
res.
guy from Brooklyn, he told me, I said, bro, when I joined your Discord, I go in there and it feels like I plugged into the Matrix. But I'm late already because everybody's talking all this jibber jabber and they're already mad deep into it, and like I'm like a
You don't even know.
beginner.
You
And
don't even
you know
know
what
what
he
I'm.
told me? He said you can't watch a fight and learn how to fight.
You gotta
right.
fight.
You gotta go in and ask questions and all that. You gotta do all that. So
And again too,
you
like
gotta you gotta network. You gotta network and ask questions. You gotta do all that shit.
You should have
and
left.
part of it too is, oh, I wasn't even sharing my screen the whole time. I'm like running around in this metaverse. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear it. We hear
Is
it.
it annoying or is it
No,
is
no,
it
you're
okay?
fine.
I mean, the one day it was, but it's all right. It's
Yeah,
relaxing because it wants you in the metaverse. It
it's like
wants you
some
to take a
But,
shit in your
ambient type
computer
music.
chair. It
but
wants you to take
you know,
a shit in your computer chair. It don't even want you to
Outside.
go to the bathroom.
yeah. Do you do you understand like what that's gonna do though to people physically?
Again,
You
it's
ever
like when
watch?
you take them off,
And then,
you're like, ew,
yeah,
disgusted with reality. Like I'd rather be
yeah,
here. I
that's
don't
what a
want to
lot of people are
fucking.
saying.
But
I seen a post today. Go ahead,
have you
go ahead,
seen?
pilot.
All right. You got to go back and watch. It's called
Surrogate. I've
Surrogate.
never seen that, but I've heard about it.
Go watch that shit. That shit'll give you is with Bruce Willis,
I know it's basically like that. They
bro.
clone you and they have organs and shit.
No, listen. The
Spoiler.
whole world was just literally, machinery walking around. You're at home laying in a chair and you're tapped in. You
Oh,
go to
look
work
here. You
that
want
way.
to do
You
some
do everything
gambling?
that way. So it's like physical world. Nobody ever really left their house. You know what I mean? It's a really good movie though.
So, so listen, I seen a post today that they're saying NFTs are gonna mess up traditional art.
Oh, it's
They're gonna
over.
mess it up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's over. It's over because the value of a regular piece of art is not gonna be. It's not gonna be the same.
basically, like art. turned into like AOL
Yeah. Well, think about it
kind of.
like this: how much are movies worth now when you can go online and get them in 2 seconds, like DVDs,
Well,
tape?
they're saying art is turning into like blockbusters or like Hollywood video. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Because like Netflix took over like the movies and all that shit, like just random shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at our boy over here. I want to go show you. Look, check this out. Let's see what's happening. Uh-oh, here he is. Oh, I can't get in. Where the fuck's the door?
So
Yo, can
now,
I
what do
cop
you?
one of these? Look at the ceiling, dude. Somebody built this.
Wow.
Somebody bought this plot of land and they built
And
it.
that's all coding, right?
Not only is it all coding, but these blocks cost money. The only blocks that are free are plain.
Nah, in
I
the
swear to
game.
God, I'm not lying.
What?
The only blocks that are
So
free
yeah,
are
so they had
are
to
the white
buy
ones.
the land. They had to buy the land and buy all that color blocks and shit.
Yeah, what do you think? Like, if you buy a plot of land in real life, the material isn't free to build a house. You still got to go to
No,
Home Depot.
That's crazy.
everything.
This is
And
dope.
it
I'm
probably
actually
costs money
glad
just
this
to
is on
place your.
stream.
You think that they make charge just to place your like your NFT on the wall there too?
No,
Or
no,
not?
no. I think once you set it
Because
up,
it's
you
your
should be able to
store.
decorate it however you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is called House of Pepe. Shout out to House of Pepe on Crypto Voxels. You guys go check them out.
Right.
Also, guys, I mean, we did it. We've been going for an hour. I don't know. I think maybe we should wrap it up in a little bit. I want to try to keep these somewhat on point. Like I said, we did basically hit all the topics I wanted to hit.
We're kind of
Um,
because first time.
Listen, super
yeah,
chat.
no,
You
it's
guys
fine.
got any questions? Drop them in the comments.
Yes, everybody follow. Do
You
you have
know.
it, guys? That have anything that you want to plug? Anything you want to shout out? Let's see. Did you make a Discord or anything like that, or a? You did. Oh yeah, you got to add me on that.
Yeah, I
But
did.
Yeah,
I
you
was
gotta go back to it because right when you sent it to me, I added you.
all right.
let me put this away. All right, so then I guess we'll see you guys when we see you. Peace out, y'all.
It's probably gonna be in the metaverse or
Or
who
in the
knows.
Cheddar Verse.